Paris. The metro was really cool. They had coffee shops and clothing stores. I have 3 hours until I can check into my Airbnb, so I'm just gonna explore, find a coffee shop to charge my phone. So I'm just chilling here. It's soon about to be time I can check into my Airbnb. I think I'm going to take a nap. So I just checked into my Airbnb. I think I'm going to take a shower and then take a nap. So tired. A little Airbnb tour. It took me a while to get in the entryway because I was trying to unlock the wrong doors. But I'm here. Entryway. So we got to the right, a little toilet area with a window. And then over here we have the kitchen. And I think they live in this place and they just like move out whenever someone books an Airbnb. And then we continue. And here is the bedroom. Very nice, very nice. Here is the living room / work area. And then, yes, the pretty balcony, Parisian balcony. And then here is the shower. And I couldn't figure out how to get it to work for that. I only used that. But yeah. To be honest, I don't really have too much of a plan on what to do in Paris. I just woke up from my nap. I had some odd dreams. Lately, I've been dreaming of my cats a lot. I miss them. I'm partially just like ultimately want to relax on vacation. And so that means not stressing in crowds. My toxic trait is that I come to France and I come to Paris and I just want to stay inside. I finished doing some makeup. I just wanted to feel a little, you know, a little cute or whatever. But I think I'm really going to just take a slow day today. I don't want to push myself so much. I think I'm going to get a French manicure. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. My nails are not like the best. I feel judged when I go into a nail salon, but when I went to pick up my keys, it was actually, I picked it up from a lady that worked at the nail salon. And I was like, oh, this is a cool nail salon. I kind of want to try it out. And so... And I've always wanted to get a French manicure in France. I've been doing very stereotypical French things. The most foods I've eaten today have been coffee, pain au chocolat, baguette, brie. I don't know why I rolled the R. All right, I'm gonna change. Okay, this is the outfit I have decided on. Got a little scandalous back going on. I am back in the Airbnb. I wanted to initially get some paint supplies and do some painting on the balcony because that sounded very relaxing. I was also looking at paint and sip classes, but I couldn't really find any. So I will do the closest thing I have, which is just going to sip some wine and draw on Procreate. I am just taking the most chill evening. I had a really fun experience at the nail salon. I got a simple French manicure, and to be honest, I like this style of nails surprisingly more than acrylics. I was really into acrylics and into the whole hype, but there's something about simple, classic, short nails. They're functional, they're chic, and yeah, I'm very happy with the results. The lady who did my nails, like everyone that worked there, were Chinese, which is quite different because in the US I'm used to most of the workers being Vietnamese. So it was really nice because I could actually talk to her in Chinese. Initially we were just speaking in French and I was speaking in like the worst elementary level French possible. I heard her speaking Chinese to her coworker, and so I was like, oh, I'm also Chinese. 我也是中文的人. My Chinese also isn't that good. We got to talking and it was nice to just make some connections since it can feel pretty isolating not only being in another country on your own that speaks another language. I'm going to just relax and I'm so excited. I just love to relax. Tomorrow though, I'm gonna go hard with the tourist stuff, I think. I don't actually have much planned for tomorrow, but I think I'm going to just stroll around. But anyways, cheers. That is my little update.
It is beautiful and gorgeous. Makes the girl look corset top, and it is strappy. Means these are a good baggy fit. I'm not sure if I like them. I think I just need a little something. No, I just rented on Newly. This is from Anthropology jacket. I want to lean into Boobalicious, very Brooklyn. Well, see my fingers that is only not plus size. Purple, very dramatic. We're living in love.
Something I've been thinking about is this pressure I feel that because I'm in Paris for a few days that I have to go see everything, which obviously isn't really possible. I'm only here for 2 full days after today. I don't really count today as seeing much. I'm going to enjoy a dessert that I bought at a patisserie. I think I shook it a lot. So there actually were raspberries all on top. And I think I shook them all off. So. Good morning. Feeling much more energetic today, and so we're going to meander through Paris. This is the fit. I last minute thought of bringing a tote bag, and it's so efficient. While I was trying to enjoy my time in Paris, I was also feeling lost. Not just because I was in a foreign city, or a foreign country for that matter, but also lost in life because I wasn't sure what my future would look like when I came back home to the States. This Europe trip was a celebratory trip I planned out for graduating college. I graduated in the spring and had been searching and interviewing the past couple of months for various jobs. While in Paris, I received a rejection email from a job I had interviewed for. I was trying my best to not let that rejection get me down. Rejections happen all the time, and it showed the job wasn't a good fit for me either. However, there was anxiety about not having a job secured for when I returned back to Seattle. I tried my best to enjoy the present moment in Paris, taking in the beautiful architecture, food, art, etc. However, also in that present moment, I was unemployed and didn't have any real prospects lined up. In that moment, I tried my best to not let my lack of career deter me from enjoying my vacation, which was meant to celebrate my academic success. I did my best to stay hopeful that there were more job opportunities out there and I can relax and enjoy my time while in Europe, and that when I return home, I would have better time to apply and interview for more jobs. So I did my best to enjoy being in Paris, and I think it was more difficult doing it all alone as it left me lost more in my thoughts. So it was definitely more of a challenge, I would say. But I would also agree that solo traveling really helped me be independent, especially during a time I felt kind of behind in life. So I did my best to just stay hopeful, and I would reassure myself that the right job would find me. I would remind myself that rejection is redirection. Also remind myself that my self-worth isn't determined through an acceptance or rejection letter. Really? I made it back. My phone is at 5%. I walked 23,000 steps. My boba is basically finished, and it is very hot in here. And I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah. I'm very excited because while at the Musée d'Orsay, I got these oil pastels. They come in 24 different colors. And I got a little journal, and it's beautiful and lavender and has blank pages for me to draw on. I'm very excited because I wanted, I don't know, being in Paris has inspired me in a way to create art. And I was looking into art classes, and those were, 1, very expensive, and 2, not abundant in the area, or at least not that I could find within my budget. Honestly, the price of this covers an art class, but I get the supplies to just keep doing art. Very, very happy. Dinner's gonna be boring. It's literally gonna be the same thing I had yesterday. Hashtag saving money. Yeah. Duh. Fun fact about me, I have a mouth guard because apparently I grind my teeth, which is apparently due to stress. So I got this little thing to protect my teeth, and I feel like it makes my mouth look weird, but here we are. Anyways, good night of day 2 in Paris. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, I am now ready, and let's see if we can get tickets for Musée de l'Orangerie. I'm going to head there, and I'm gonna be walking, so it's gonna take 40 minutes.
Degrees and sunny, just the way I always wanted. 더바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아. 따스한 햇볕이 가득 담은 Sand River. The bluebirds peaceful to sing along. 그때
I just finished visiting the museum. Watching Monet's pieces was very inspiring. Just seeing all the colors and the movements and the paint is so beautiful. I got some souvenirs at the gift shop. I got 3 art pieces. And I'm thinking of putting this somewhere in our new home. And I think they go really well together. I kind of have some time until I have to go to the Louvre. I guess I'll just eat lunch and listen to Suki Waterhouse as she's been my anthem while in Paris. I made it to the Airbnb. It's so nice to not be surrounded by people all the time. I get so drained. Anyways, I'm going to do some video editing and then I have to go to, I don't know how to pronounce it or say it. I honestly forgot the name, but it's very close and it has a very nice lookout of Paris. So I'm gonna go there tonight since it's my last night. And then I have to wake up really early to go take a bus and I'm gonna spend almost the whole day traveling to Amsterdam. It takes like 8 hours, so that's fun. What a day. I stopped by a Kmart, Korean market, and they had this interesting surimi, so I'm going to try. And I got this for dinner, basically. They are, I feel like this one's the scariest one right there. I think it's tuna though, so should be fine. That's salmon. I think that is egg and crab. Also, my reflections on the Louvre paint, like that museum's really big. I felt like I was in a maze, and I also felt like I was in a fever dream where I thought I was leaving or I was going into a different room, but all the rooms just started blending together and looking like the same thing. I know, maybe I'm just uncultured. I may also have a very different taste in art. Is this controversial? I don't get the hype with the Mona Lisa. I'ma be real. There was like a queue set up for people to like take a selfie with her. I just went off to the side and got a fine photo, and I don't even know why I took a photo. Probably because I also fall into the hype a little bit. It was fun, but I was so tired because it is so big that I was just walking and my feet were tired, my legs were tired, I was tired. And I was like, man, now I also have to walk like 45 minutes back to my Airbnb. So I ended up just leaving at some point. I'm pretty sure I saw everything, maybe not, I don't know. I was so lost on how to get out. I had to ask multiple of the workers, like, is this the exit? But yeah, it was fun. Okay, so now I'm going to try this dessert I got at an Asian bakery. I've seen these, I think, on like Pinterest. It's got like green tea and yeah, I'm so excited. It's like a biscuit with whipped cream, a type of like matcha icing / cream, and raspberry. So I'm all dressed up and ready to go. It's about an hour before sunset. I just decided I'll go on a little walk now and pick a nice spot to watch it.